national anthem, and this will be followed by the Booneville alma mater, and then we will have a prayer of Gardendale High School student Katie Parson, and then this will be followed by the alma mater by the Gardendale High School. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please remove your hats. The Gardendale High School Junior ROTC Color Guard is commanded tonight by Cadet James Dawson. Color Guard team members will be Cadet Austin McAfee, Cadet Wendy Lamelli, Cadet J.D. Bean, Cadet McKenna Etheridge. The flag raising detail will be commanded by Cadet Charlie Jones. The team members will be Cadet Gage Judkins, Cadet Britton Sadler, Cadet Caitlin Wallace, Cadet Darren Marcoux, and Cadet Ayana Wester. And now we will have the Booneville High School band will play their alma mater. And now before the Dardanelle alma mater, we will have a prayer by Dardanelle High School student Katie Parson.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for your grace, blessings, and the opportunity to gather here tonight. I pray a power of protection over each and everyone here tonight. We ask that you be with everyone as we return home this evening. I also pray that all of the glory for both teams goes to you, whether it is a win or a loss. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Welcome to Keenan Field, where you're home of your Dardanelle Sand Lizards, where we'll take on the Booneville Bearcats tonight. Welcome in Mr. Russell Brown here with me tonight.
I tell you what, JD, we got a stage for a good football game tonight, boy. I tell you what, the temperature, the conditions are probably the best we've seen all year. So hopefully the Sand Lizards will have a great game tonight.
Looking for a good night tonight, and excited to see what we're gonna have tonight. We've got the Lizards are coming in tonight 5-2 overall, Russell, and Booneville's coming in 4-3 with a 3-1 conference record, and our record's going to be exactly the same as far as conference goes.
Yep.
We've come off 2 easy wins, and they've had a couple of battles, and they'll all be proven out here on the field in the next few minutes, next couple of hours, and I really think tonight that Booneville's young. Really think tonight that hopefully our experience and our veteran leaders, our senior leaders, and some of our junior leaders will step up tonight and bring us home a victory tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's just, I wish that the last 2 games hadn't been as easy as they were, really. I was wanting us to be a little bit more polished up before we come in tonight, but, the way I see it is if we play our football, if we come out and play Dardanelle Sand Lizards football, take care of business, watch the penalties, I think we'll do okay. I really do.
Well, looking for a good night. I think Russell said it was 64 degrees according to the scoreboard.
Yep, scoreboard said 64 degrees. You got a beautiful pink sunset back there in the west. I tell you what, it's one of the prettiest views you'll find in Arkansas for Friday night football.
And we see Old Glory hanging limp there tonight, so not much breeze blowing tonight, if any. So we'll hopefully that'll be in a benefit of Timo.
I guarantee you, because if we would have played yesterday, you'd have had to have some rocks in your pockets out there. That wind was blowing so hard yesterday.
That's right. Defensively tonight we're gonna have to have sound defense. We're gonna have to swarm to the ball. They're not going to do anything that we haven't seen for years out of Booneville. They'll play little games a little bit as far as where they line up and what they're going to do. But it's the same old thing. And we got to stop the run tonight.
Well, we played Booneville for the last umpteen years, and every time it's the same thing. They're going to line up that quarterback. It's going to look a lot like what Pottsville ran against us. And they keep that quarterback tucked up underneath that center, and we're just going to have to control the line of scrimmage, and just like what you always say, watch that tight end coming out there in the flats and getting him a catch and taking off running like crazy. But I think, I know the coaches have worked hard this week on keeping them concentrating, especially after coming off the 2 wins as big as we had, keeping their head level and keeping them focused on the job at hand. So I think that if our boys come out and set the tone early, I think that we'll end up with a victory. So,
Russell, just like most years with Booneville, they do not want to throw the football. We need to try to limit them on 1st and 2nd down, and they're going to want to do 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But we them into 3rd and long, and they'll try to shorten the game and by keeping the ball, trying to get 1st downs, eat the clock. We've got to wrap up and make some tackles. We've been prone a time or two to get there and to hit and not necessarily lock up.
Yeah, they're going to have to wrap up. I mean, you got to come back to your fundamentals, stuff that these boys have learned since Pee Wee football. Hit, wrap, hang on. And, it's just like I say, just small stuff. They got to do the small stuff right to make everything else work good.
I know they're listed just to have 1 fullback, but from what I understand, they're basically playing with 3 fullbacks in the backfield, and that's what we're going to have to do. Offensively, I think they're going to play pretty sound on their end of defense, and they're probably going to swarm to the ball if I was guessing. They're probably going to play some games as far as lining up in different places and different techniques, especially coming off the edges because they know we're going to utilize the outside or try to. But That's just the way it is. But I think we should be able to throw some on them, especially our short routes and things like that. Anytime we probably want to. We cannot, Russell, I can't emphasize enough, we cannot turn the ball over.
No, that's one thing we're going to have to do. And, I mean, we've been fairly successful this year as far as, not fumbling the ball much or interceptions for that matter. But, I mean, it's just, it's fundamental stuff. We've got to come out, do the things that they've been coached to do, hang on to the football. And our defensive line, they're going to really have to establish their presence early. And I think that if we do that, it's going to be a long night for Booneville.
Russell, I got about 6:56. I see the officials bringing our captains out of our field house, out of Bob, and I see Booneville coming out of
they're coming out of the field house
field house, and band's been here and been ready to do some pregame, and we will see what we got. And extremely excited for a good football game tonight. And once again, go ahead.
One of the staples that you'll see down there on that sideline is Chuck. I tell you what, old Chuck, man. If you friend him on Facebook, you can go in there and look at a lot of the pictures that he takes throughout the year. And I tell you what, Chuck Craig, he does one heck of a job for these boys.
Being a parent, and you as well, and some good things to be able to hang on to. After our kids are done here, some good memories of being a Lizard, and we've got a lot of those that he has made throughout the years. Obviously, with Daniel being same class, or Caleb and Daniel being the same class, so he's been about at every event we've ever participated in. So,
basketball, football,
and he'll take band pictures and cheerleading pictures, and he'll take some pictures of the crowd, and he'll find some little kids somewhere, and he'll take some pictures of them playing. Just an all-out game experience as far as photos go.
Yeah, he does one heck of a job, man. Hats off to Chuck.
We've got Coach McCoy on camera tonight, and Tony Apple running around here somewhere as our producer, and Drew Laughinghouse working on some internet, and Haskell Hicks eating chicken, and our spotter tonight, Jimmy, he had to have his short shoes on tonight, and he couldn't see over the counter. So we recruited Jerry Dawson as our spotter tonight. So I'm sure he might be somewhere lecturing somebody on the poultry business.
Well, I think that's what it was. He had a prior engagement as the chicken whisperer. So he was, I believe he was giving a symposium up at Fayetteville in the animal science department.
Because his quote, his status is that he's the expert in the poultry business. And if you don't believe it, just ask him.
That's right.
Number 5, Dakota Rowland.
Do not have the names of the officials yet, but as we've said for about 7 weeks, if you'll just wait around, we'll call them some names in a minute. I know this group officiated the Dover-Pottsville game, I believe, last week, and that was quite the battle. Russell, if I'm not mistaken, we've got some stuff at stake tonight.
We do. I tell you what.
I wasn't going to mention it, but I guess we will.
Well, just like I talked to Chris Chandler earlier tonight, and he's nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, boy. I mean, we have a lot of stake here. If we want to win that conference title, we got to win this one tonight. Of course, we have to win the rest of the way out, but it starts right here. So this is the first step in securing that conference championship.
Booneville,
we've won the last 2 years.
Booneville's won the toss, and they've declined. So Dardanelle will be receiving the kickoff tonight to start the ball game.
Booneville brought them a pretty good crowd tonight.
Booneville's going to travel. Great tradition. We went there last night in junior high and came away with a convincing 28-0 junior high San Lizard victory, and our 7th graders fell last night. But we'll play next Thursday night at Ozark for a conference championship in junior high. Here come your 2016 San Lizards. I sure like that American flag and that
yes,
lizard
sir.
banner
Boy, I
coming
tell you
through.
what, that makes a man proud right there.
I got to go over this evening to the basketball players, boys and girls both. We're having a tailgate party, and so got to go over and visit over there for a few minutes.
Good deal. I can see the smoke from over here, boy. I seen y'all
that was just Kirk Spears talking.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Okay, that answers that question.
And that was sponsored by Spears Plumbing.
I was gonna say I didn't see a grill or anything over there, but
well, there was a grill there, and he was cooking. He was turning chicken and hot dogs and you name it.
Well, I tell you what, me and Rochelle fed the seniors last night, and we was up. We was going to do it up at Nebo, but rained yesterday and a little muddy, so we ended up going down to the church. And we had a good feed, boy. Put a good feed on. Had some chicken and some brats, and then I tell you what,
it's hard to fill them boys up.
It is. They will eat. I couldn't stand to have all of them as children. They'd eat you out of house and home, but
they sure would.
The funniest thing though was we got karaoke up on the big screen, and I got the biggest kick out of watching them boys attempting to sing. It was hilarious, and I think they had a good time.
Russell, we're not gonna see a whole lot of big boys on Booneville's side.
No, they're lacking a little bit in size this year, but they are young.
That's what I was going to say. They're not physically big, but they're going to be very aggressive, probably pretty quick too.
If I was guessing, this kick's going to probably go to about where Brock Finkenbinder is out on the field, because their kicking game didn't look that stout during pregame. So,
all right. Ball's on the tee. Kicker stretched his leg. He's looking for the white hat to make a signal. And we fair caught the ball. We're going to start our drive about the 42-yard line for this ball game tonight. We're going to have 1st and 10 at our own 42-yard line on our left hash.
At least we're starting out in good shape.
At least we caught it.
That's right.
That's the first step.
Most important thing right there on a fair catch is to hang on to that pigskin.
Elias Carter brings his offense out on the field. We've good to see Mr. Sadler back out there tonight.
Yes, sir. It's a good thing. I talked to him last night, and he told me that he was coming back tonight. So
still kind of ran out there a little gingerly, but
little quarterback keeper there. That didn't get very much, if any. I believe we lost a yard.
We lost a 2, looks like. Going to be 2nd down and about 12 for the Lizards. They stacked her out here and didn't give him anything. Great pursuit coming from the backside as well. Number 72 came across the line there. The backside tackle. Got 2nd and 12. We got Tate Vestal in as an up back. We got twins to the far side. In and out of the hands. Would have been a 1st down at least.
That would have been at least a 1st down right there.
One problem. We ran without it.
Yep.
Be 3rd and about 12 for your Lizards. 3rd and 12. Twins to the far side. Far side being our wide side. And that's the side Elias is going to roll to.
Good pass. Oh, a little short. Must have stepped out there.
Looks like 4th and about 2.
I believe we're going to roll the dice and go for it here.
4th and 2. Sadler's still not running real well.
Bringing in the heavy package. Ooh, I don't think we're going to get it unless we got a good line surge there.
They're not going to give it.
They're not going to.
Well, the official on the back side over there, I think it's going to be short.
No.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats if they stop us at the line of scrimmage. Booneville takes over 1st and 10. I know that's not exactly what Coach Vega wanted to see to start the
Well, now turnabout fair play. Booneville's going to start with good field position right here on their 49
They're going to start on their own
line.
49-yard line. They're going to have first and 10. They're going to split some out. Going to have got their wing back on the wide side on our side. They're going to bring him in motion.
Little quarterback keeper there.
Quarterback's going to keep it for about 2, maybe 3. Exactly what they wanted.
Yep.
Be second down and about 7 for the Bearcats. Ball's over the 50-yard line at about the 47, 48-yard line.
Your Bearcat quarterback tonight is number 11, Brandon Baldwin.
Well, they're running, looks like about what we expected. Little pitch.
Good pick up there for
Yeah,
Booneville.
it was. Off tackle there on the right
It's going to
side.
be close to a first down.
I believe they're going to give it to him.
Number 6, Taylor Taylor along with a 15-minute curve.
They're not going to give it to him.
I believe this one on this side wants a measurement.
Yeah, I think that's a first down,
Yeah,
don't you?
it looks it from here.
They're going to measure tonight.
There will be an official timeout for measurement. If you'd like to register
On second down, Booneville brought the man in motion, loaded the backfield, ran a simple dive play with a fullback lead for about a 7.5-yard gain, it looked like.
Yeah, that ball's just right directed down in front of us, and I think he's going to end up with the first down.
By the nose of the football. Booneville have first and 10. Ball's at about the 41-yard line. No, the Lizards. Got to dig in here, defense. Ball's coming this way.
Hang on to him.
No, sir. Great play there.
I believe it's going to be a
Caden
they may give him the
Brown.
line of the scrimmage.
Caden Brown, Dakota Rowland. Left side of our line looked like. Came in and made a good stop there.
Well, we did good right there on defense, boy. That's what we're going to have to do every
Second
time.
down and 10. Quarterback. That is super hard to defend.
Yep, it is.
You got to tackle every white jersey.
I guarantee you. First thing, White come through that line, you got to hit it, boy.
It is very, very difficult.
I'm going to say he probably gained about 5. That's going to bring up about 3rd and 6, looks like.
It's like 3rd and 6 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's on about the 37 of Dardanelle. We tackle everybody but the quarterback for a few
There's
steps.
a halfback. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Great play right there. Good
Yes,
job.
sir.
Good pursuit. Good job there. That was fundamental football right there. 4th and about 6, maybe a long 6 there for Booneville. Absolutely no
Gonna bring
pickup.
up 4th.
Maybe even a yard or so back. 4th and 7 here. We got them where we want them right
Yeah,
here.
we do. I'm telling you.
They're going twins receivers. I'm finding the tight end somewhere.
I'm going to pass it here. Oh, intercepted. Look at there. Oh, and we fumbled.
We gave it right back to them.
The pass is incomplete, and there will be a flag on the play.
I'm curious to see what they do this. Because when he blew the whistle, I think we were in possession, if I saw right, and we were down.
I couldn't tell you what just happened. We had it. My question is, was it down to start with? Was it an incomplete pass?
I give it to Booneville. I still don't see how you can do that because I don't know who had possession of it when he blew the whistle.
already let time lapse, so I can't watch our replay. 1st and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. Gonna have a big stop here.
Pull back up the pipe. He went
No,
nowhere. Looks like Brock Finkenbinder in there on the first.
Finkenbinder. All over that one.
Along with Caden Brown was in there.
Be 2nd and 10 for your Lizards, or for the Booneville Bearcats, excuse me. Ball's placed at about the 28-yard line, or excuse me, 23-yard line. Got to dig in here. We're going to the wide side of the field.
Yes, we do. Back to pass, and that man is open. He was.
Well, thank goodness overthrew him because he was wide open.
Yep.
Wide open.
One boy's going to have to talk back here in the back because, I mean, there for a little while, he was wide open.
It is so difficult, Russell. You preach those corners all week about got to help on the run, got to help on the run, got to help on the run, but you got to pay attention.
Yeah. That's just like what we said earlier, man. They'll pound you to death and then slip that pass in there.
But this is where they don't like to be. They're 3rd and 10 here.
Yep.
2 down territory, I'm sure, for them. Shotgun formation.
And incomplete.
Great play there.
We go.
As you said, they don't want to be in this situation.
No, they don't. And if we can keep them like this all night, that'll be beneficial for us.
Be 4th and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's placed at about the 24-yard line. See if we can dig in here one more time.
And I'm thinking they're going to go for it again because, like I said earlier, they don't have much of a kicking game from what I saw.
We're going trips. Going trips right.
Yep. High snap from the center. Oh, and it's picked off. It'd almost been better if he'd let that go.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but we'll take the ball.
But I tell you what, when that ball was coming at you, I mean, that's instinct is just to grab it and go with it. So, hey, we'll take that. Ball will be spotted on about our 21 or 22-yard line.
That is a sophomore there.
Yes, sir.
That's his 2nd interception tonight and 1 fumble.
That's right.
Well, Lizards take over after a big stop. Ball's at about the 22-yard line. Our own 22. Wide sides to our sidelines. Shotgun formation.
Kyle Smith hung on to that one.
Woo, floated that one out there.
6 or 7. I'll call that 7 yards. Might even be 8. I believe that's 8-yard gain right there.
Be 2nd and a long 2 for the Lizards. No, Hardaway's telling him, watch that corner out here. He floated that one out here.
Yeah, he did.
It took a little while for it to get here. We're going to be on the right hash, well, towards the right hash. Ball's nose is right on the other side of the 30. 2nd and about 2.
Oh, overthrew him. He was wide open.
Wide open. Be 3rd and about 2. Third down and 2 for the Sand Lizards. Big play right here. Try to do a little quick count there, get them offside. They didn't budge.
Didn't move a muscle. Oh, there we go. Kyle Smith still on his feet there.
Great throw.
Fought his way out to about the 43-yard line.
That'll be a first down for the Lizards. Ball's all the way down to about our own 42-yard line. Going to be on the left hash to start this set of downs. Last barking out some orders.
Oh, here we go. Got another good one. Another first down there.
Be another first down.
They're leaving that short pass wide open.
That's what they're calling the 90 series, I believe, and that's been there all night. And the scouting report is going to be there too.
Yep.
If we could fake that and hit somebody down the middle, across the middle of the field, and there is nobody in the middle of the field.
Oh, there's a good play right there. Come on, Carter. Come on, Carter.
He's
I believe he's going to go.
That'll be a touchdown for your Sin Lizards.
No flags on the play. That's 6 points right there.
Great job. Great block at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, sir, boy. I tell you what, they executed that play to a T.
He had hands like Drew.
That's right. I guarantee you. Timo coming out there with them green shoes on. Let's see what he can do. Blue, green, whatever you want to call them.
That was about a 47 or 48-yard pass play.
That's good. That is awesome right there.
That's how we like it. At 5:42 in the first quarter, Dardanelle 7, Booneville 0. We'll be back in just a couple.
The protein tailgate tonight. You can have a meal for only $5.
Russell Timo's teed up the ball on the 40-yard line.
We're
see
hoping
if,
everything goes like normal.
See if
Puts
we
it
work.
in the end zone.
See if we work the magic right here.
I believe he did. Yes, sir. About 3 yards deep in the end zone.
No yellow flags, and Timo's going to jog off, and Coach Walter going to give him a high five or a low five.
Low five. Pat on the hat there.
That's all he's got to do.
All righty. We got
Kick
him
that-
back on the 20.
All he's got to do is kick that little football through those little white toothpicks and kick that ball in the end zone. 1st and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats at their own 20-yard line. Defense comes back out on the field. 2 guys in motion. That should be a
yep,
penalty.
and I believe it is. I see.
I'm not very smart, and I knew that.
Laundry flying.
I thought I was going to have to run down there and pull the flag.
Yep, that's a no-no. You cannot do that. Well, that'll step them off 5 yards right there. Bring it up to 1st and 15.
That is super positive for us. 5:39 left to go in the first quarter. Dardanelle 7, Booneville 0. 1st and 15. Ball's placed at the 15.
Trying to come around the edge over here. Oh, he is way
yeah!
late.
Tate Vestal came downhill and found
Hello,
33
Tate.
somewhere close to about the 16, 17-yard line.
Well, he harpooned him on that play, boy.
Tate said, "Hello, I'm Mr. Vestal.
Mr. Vestal, to you, sir.
I'm sure glad he's tougher than his daddy." Be 2nd and a long 12 for the Booneville Bearcats.
I can just feel a smile radiating from the booth next to us over there.
Be a lot of smile.
I guarantee you.
That's one big mouth. 2nd and about 13.
Oh, there we go. Got him in the backfield.
They forgot to block 63. Did you put the gravy spray back on them tonight?
I snuck in the locker room while they was out here during pregame, and I shot that biscuits and gravy juice all over their
I was afraid we were about out. I knew we didn't have to have it last week for the
Well,
week before.
I made a fresh batch.
Rochelle make biscuits and gravy this
Yes,
week?
she did. You bet you.
I didn't know you could get that in the aerosol can.
What I did is actually I put it on me and I done like an old dog on a dead chicken, just
Walling
started
around on
rolling
it.
around on it.
Booneville's got it 3rd and about 14. They're going to run a reverse.
And we got to tackle him.
But we stayed at home. We had a couple of kids that Cody Rowland stayed at home, which is a great thing. Going to be 4th and about
Curtis
7,
got
maybe. Maybe 6. 4th and 6 for the Booneville Bearcats. We had some kids stay at home. That was a pretty good read. I was afraid we weren't going to come up and initiate the contact, but Dakota stayed at home on the little double reverse there. Don't rough the kicker, boys.
Yeah. Oh, Peter, back up. Get away.
The ball will be down at the Booneville 48.
Ball's down at about the 48-yard line, Russell, of the Booneville Bearcats, where we'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, I'll tell you
Great
what,
job on defense right there.
Good defensive stand right
And
there.
and we were able to start that by putting them in a hole there.
Yes, sir. That penalty,
illegal
that penalty was the difference right there.
Illegal procedure, and backed them up. And as we've told in pregame, and we've told a time or two, they don't deal well when they're behind the sticks.
Well, we haven't run the ball much. We tried some the first series. Wasn't very successful. We've been doing pretty good with the pass. Let's see what we come up with this series.
Bringing everybody to our side of the field.
He gained 3 or 4.
I think they're going to give us about 3, maybe 3.5. Looks like the ball sitting right in the middle of the 45-yard line. We're going to have 2nd and about 7 for the Sand Lizards. We got twin receivers to the wide side, which will be Booneville sidelines, and we're probably going there.
Oh, we have got to catch those.
I know it was low, but that's got to be a catchable ball.
Yeah.
Russell, I'm scared to death those corners are going to jump on that.
Well, I mean, if you keep going to the well every time there, you'd think if I was one of them goers out there, I'd think, hey, here we go, get a jump on it. And
if we can give Elias a second there, and we pump that,
yeah, and then
send the old boy on.
Oh, look at there, boy. Look at there. We
nice
go.
Hands, good catch. Be a first down for your Lizard. Ball's placed at about the 35-yard line. Great pitch and catch right there.
Yes, it was.
The ball will be placed at the Booneville 35-yard line.
Well, like you say, if we can lull them to sleep on that short stuff and then, like you said, pump fake and then go deep, man, that should be there.
I wouldn't doubt we're not going to run the same thing, no.
Oh, we're letting them come through there. I don't know where they're coming through, but
that linebacker treated him rudely.
Yes, he did.
Our tackle, to be honest with you, just got in the way.
Yeah. Brings up 2nd and 10. Let's see what we can do right here.
2nd and 10.
Oh, there he was. Going to Kyle. Oh!
Catch the ball.
That would have been 6 points right there if he could have hung on that biscuit.
Be 3rd and 10 for your Lizards. Little missed opportunity. I said a while ago we need to go to the middle of the field. Elias heaved it down there.
Yes, he did. Looks like a little tunnel screen set up here. Ooh.
It'll be 4th and about 6 maybe. 4th and 6. Balls placed about the 31-yard line of the Booneville Bearcats.
We're going to go for it, JD.
We're going to flip sides of the field with our receivers. We're going to go with trips to our left. Sherry Hicks is here tonight. I can hear her.
Loud and clear.
9 seconds on the play clock. We're going to call a timeout here.
Yeah, I believe we will.
Probably not a bad idea. At the 1:26 mark in the first quarter, timeout for the Dardanelle Sand Lizards, where we lead 7-0 over the Booneville Bearcats. Be back in just a second.
Arkansas Tech University and the City of Dardanelle are hosting a free disaster preparedness expo for the community. It will be held at the Dardanelle Community Center on Highway 22. They will have a free meal, a disaster kit giveaway, tons of door prizes, and a $3,000 storm shelter giveaway. Please come and bring your family. Disaster experts will be on hand to help prepare your family and community for unexpected events.
Well, JD, looks like during the timeout, Vega talked about it, and Timo's on the field lining the field goal up. Be about a 38-yarder. I believe it's good. Nope. Doggone.
Wide right. We didn't get a hook on it.
No.
Booneville take over. 1st and 10. Guess where?
On the 20.
On the 20. Play a little field position game there. Other than putting points on the board, that didn't hurt us a whole lot right there.
We need to keep the pressure up that we've had on defense here. Keep it, putting it on them.
No let up. Linebackers have got to continue to come downhill.
Well, he might have got one. I don't know.
We're going to give him a couple.
Yeah, maybe two. Well, looks like might three.
3. 2nd down, about 7 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's going to be at about the 23-yard line.
42 block thinking by it. And number 15, Nick Curtis. Bring him about 3 yards on the play.
2nd down and 7. Ball's on Booneville's hash. Going to be a dive.
Oh, hello.
He carried him down the field for a little bit.
Yep.
Gave Caden a piggyback right.
Yeah, he did.
Be third and about 4.5, looks like, maybe, for the Booneville Bearcats. Russell, Monday night. I can hardly believe it's already here, but Monday night, this coming Monday night, red and white basketball scrimmage at San Lizard Gymnasium. I believe it starts at 6 o'clock.
Well, would you believe after this, we've only got 2 football games left in regular season? That's hard to believe right there. Oh, get him, boys. There you go.
Good job. Good job. Not much, if any. Maybe. What do we got?
I believe Booneville called a timeout there. If I'm not
End of the
mistaken.
quarter.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Didn't hear that.
And that first half was sponsored by Malibu Trucking.
That's right. Load them like a box car, drive them like a stock car.
Can't guarantee all the load will get there.
But we'll get some of it there.
For more information, call Jerry Dawson. 1-800
Drive fast.
We'll be back in just a second. And we're back. 4th down. And about 4.5, maybe 5 for the Booneville Bearcats. And we brought everybody up, and he had a pretty good punt. But it's going to roll dead at about the 39-yard line. Good job, defense.
Pretty good stand there. I'll take anytime you can do a 3 and out. Hey, I'll take that all day.
Gave them a little more than we probably needed to on 1st down, and then we were able to get them back behind the stick again.
Yeah, I want to give kudos to my dad, Charlie Brown. He doing a little research for us there. This year, well, I'm going to wait till we got a little time to talk about it.
First and 10 for your Sand Lizards. Ball's at about the 39-yard line. We got Twins to the near side of the field.
Well, I think that play was, I don't know what happened on that play.
Well, I can tell you what happened. Their backside lineman was in there in a hurry. Russell, this hurt us when we played Dover. We talked about it maybe at the Pottsville game.
Yeah.
Their defensive line
If you've got some quick pursuit
quick.
coming through, that pulling
when we
both of them
pull,
like that's going to be
they're
tough.
right on our heel.
Oh, there's a good pitch and catch right there.
Great job.
The last starter passes complete to Kanan.
Get up, Kanan.
There you go. Rub a little dirt on it, baby. You'll be all right.
That's going to knock the breath out of him right there.
Brandon Allman.
Get over here and breathe, son. You're okay. Good concentration, good catch. Clock's rolling.
Oh, here we go. Make it a good miss.
Good
That's
job.
another first down right there.
That's a first down for the Sand Lizards. Ball's down to about the 37-yard line. First
Yeah, I
and
was gonna say,
10
you better
for
move
your
'em.
Sand Lizards.
First on the stop of the Bearcats, number 53, Champ Pitts. Rolling number 72, Evan Davis. First down and 10 for the Sand Lizards.
First and 10.
Oh, there we go.
Get upfield, son.
Elias Carter passes complete to Kyle Smith.
I don't know what Carter Chandler was thinking there, son. He was caught in the moment there, I guess.
Second down and about 3 for long 3, maybe second and 4 for the Sand Lizards. Ball's placed right in the middle of the 30-yard line. Elias gives out orders to his receivers. Twins to the right side. Kind of a stack formation over there on that side.
Oh, look at there. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There you go. There you go.
Elias Carter is the ball carrier.
That'll take us all the way down to about the 11-yard line,
That's right.
where it'll be a first and 10.
Play for the Bearcats with
Ball's just over the 4. Ball's over the 10.
Carter picks up a first down.
I don't know. That kind of looked like it's starting out to be a slight screen pass. And once again, those boys had heavy pursuit on that. Colder rolling.
Oh, stay on your
Dakota
feet,
Rowan
son.
is the ball carrier. Rowan carries
About a
down
yard,
to
maybe.
Yeah, wasn't a whole lot right there.
Making the stop number 55, Noah Reeves, along with number 33, Carson Ray.
Be second and about 9 for the Sand Lizards. Second and about
Oh, we
8,
about had
maybe
one.
9. 9:35 and counting.
Down to 5 seconds on the game clock. Oh,
Elias Carter is the ball carrier.
see, we're just letting them. When we swing it out like that, we're just letting. It's like we're not sticking on the blocks.
No backside blocking at all. No backside blocking. Our line's getting whipped. We got trips to our side of the sidelines.
Third down and 10. We have gone absolutely nowhere right here.
Elias Carter
Little
passing
gain
complete
there.
to Ian Hager. Making a tackle with Mike.
Fourth and about 5 for your Sand Lizards.
What do you do here? You're almost assured. Yeah, we're going to go for a field goal. He's calling it in.
Ball's at about the 6-yard line, looks like.
Looks like it's on probably about the 8.
We're on the near hash here.
Well, no, it might be the 6. Boy, it looks, that's a.
Ball's up.
And she's
good.
good.
With 8:13 left to go in the first quarter, or excuse me, the second quarter, Dardanelle Sand Lizards 10, Booneville 0.
That score is brought to you by none other than Terry Thone.
We'll be back in just a few.
The deep men for the Bearcats, number 23, Ethan Dobbs, along with number 5, Hayden Fennell. Timo Martinez kicking for the Sand Lizards.
Ball's teed up on the 40. Timo knuckleballs that one.
I believe he's going to let it roll.
And we'll still take it in the end zone.
A touchback. Will take over.
Ball's going to be at the 20, Russell. First and 10
Well,
for the Booneville Bearcats
at the 20. Once again,
we like it when it's at the 20.
They've had it every time except the first time when we fizzled out there on that fourth down try. They had it on the 48, but other than that, it's been on the 20.
First and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. 8:13 is the time remaining on the clock. Pretty good read there, honestly,
Yes,
by
it
the
was.
quarterback, and then there was nothing there on the outside either.
Looked like they just kept sliding it in and out there. Looks like we got an update from Charles Rector on the Charleston-Atkins game. Charleston 18, Atkins 6, start of the second quarter.
The game of a yard on the play, second down and 9 for the Bearcats. They'll have the ball at the Booneville 22-yard line.
Going to be a timeout, Booneville.
A timeout is called by Booneville.
7:38 in the second quarter.
With the timeout there, midway through the second quarter, we got England 6 and Hector 0. That right there, I think, is going to be the battle for their conference championship.
That'll be a good ball game. That's two good football teams. That's number 1 and number 2 in Class 2A.
Yeah, sound like they got it going on up there.
I'd like to remind you that we're selling 50-50 raffle tickets at the Gridiron, and we'll be drawing at halftime.
Be second and about 9 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's at about the 21-yard line.
Booneville back to pass. I don't see anybody open there. Oh, look at there he was.
Great concentration there, but he paid for it.
Yes, he did.
Passes complete to Hayden Fennell. Making a top stop was Carter Channel.
Yeah, that number 5, he's hobbling over to the sideline. That's a gain of about 7 yards or 8 yards there.
That hurt my shins.
Yes, sir.
Be third and about 2, long 2 maybe,
Like
3.
Running into a big trailer hitch. Boy, we need some defense right here.
Dig in here, defense. We're going to the wide side.
There we go.
We had him in the backfield.
I believe he got the first down, though.
Making a stop was Jose Perez.
Yeah,
That'll
he's
be a
going to give
first
him
down
a
for
first down.
Booneville. Ball sitting right on about the 30.
They'll have the ball placed at the Booneville 30-yard line.
Be first and 10 for the Bearcats. Ball's at their own 30.
That's Booneville's second first down of the half.
Clock running, 6:36 left to go in the first quarter.
Oh, he snuck right through there.
On the carry is Brandon Ulmer.
We didn't close down on him there.
First on the stop for the Sand Lizards, Carter Chandler.
Be 2nd and 5. They got exactly what they wanted on first down right there.
Brings up 2nd down and 5 for the Bearcats.
They want to chunk it on first, chunk plays on first and second there with 3 or 4 yards at a time. He got about 5 right there, looks like. Ball's placed just over the 35-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Oh, boy, he about had him in the backfield. Tate got him, though.
On the carry is Carson Ray.
That was close.
Boy, I mean.
They're getting
Making
hammered.
the stop, number 4, Tate Vestal. And number 5, Dakota Rowland.
Lost maybe one, maybe? No, he probably gained one, I guess. Be 3rd and a long 4, looks like, Russell, for the Bearcats.
Well, we need us a good stop right here.
Ball's just almost, looks like almost in the middle of the field. Ball sitting at about the 36-yard line.
Oh, hang on to him. That stopped him.
No, sir. No, sir. Probably gained to 1, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say give him 1 yard there.
Making the stop, number 15,
Big decision here for
Harris.
Booneville.
Number 7, Carter Chandler.
4th and about 3.5, maybe 4, but looks like probably 3.5.
Believe we're going to bring on the punt team.
4th down for the Bearcats.
Would you play it safe as a return group
And
here?
Will Gregory will be punting.
Son, I'd put him back and get everything we can get. I mean, I don't like to be greedy, but I hate to see nobody back there because that's just an opportunity we can't get. That's my philosophy.
I was talking blocking as far as fair catch at about the 30-yard line, looks like.
30-yard line.
It'll be 1st and 10 for your Lizards at the third, right setting right on the 30.
Well, here's what I was saying earlier. I'm going to kudos out to old Charlie Brown. He done a little stats there. Through 7 games, Dardanelle, we've scored 291, and our opponents have scored 99. So we've done a pretty good day. We're averaging 41.5 points per game, which if you'd have asked me that at the start of the year, I wouldn't have went that high. But the boys have impressed me.
Sand Lizards take over 1st and 10. Ball sitting right at the 30.
Yeah, there's a flag.
I'm going to say a hold if I was guessing.
There is a flag on the play. Making a tackle for the Bearcats was Devin Davis. A holding penalty will be assessed to the Sand Lizards.
That put us way behind the stakes there, Russell. Be 1st in a whole bunch.
I'm going to say it's 1st and about 23.
At least.
Yeah, it's a long way.
Maybe even 1st and 24. They are playing with a safety there now.
That ain't
job.
bad
We'll
right
take
there.
He'll carry up for the Dardanelle.
They had a couple of missed tackles, and we'll take that. They owe Lady a time or two.
That's right. A pretty good gain there.
Be 2nd and about 15, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe 16.
that's what I'd call it.
They are not giving us anything. That was going to be an option there, but they're not giving us
Second
anything
down, long
whatsoever.
yardage for the Sand Lizards.
Pretty impressed with the defense, to be honest with you.
Yeah, believe it or not, I am too. Boy, that right there didn't fly.
There will be a flag on the play.
I believe that's going to be on us. Yep.
Thank goodness they blew it dead.
Against the Sand Lizards. The ball will be placed at the Dardanelle 20-yard line.
Well, once again, we're doing the 2-step. Go forward, couple, go back 3.
Be 2nd and
Or
20.
1 and 2.
About 3 minutes left to go on the play clock for the second quarter.
Oh,
Get
that's
upfield.
scaring me to
Get
death right
upfield.
there.
Elias Carter passes complete to Kyle Smith, making the tackle with Mike
Ball's at
Tucker.
about the 30, looks like.
Yep.
Back to the original line of
Line
scrimmage,
of
Russell.
scrimmage, yep. So we still got 10 more to go. Boy, I tell you what, we're getting dangerous, that little pass right there.
Floating it.
Yes, sir.
3rd down and 10 for the Sand Wizards.
3rd and 10, ball's at the 30.
Mercy sakes.
Wow, he
Boy,
took a
Elias
lick.
got lit up.
He took a lick there at the end of that one.
Making a tackle.
Booneville.
Booneville timeout.
Field got a timeout. With 2:14 left to go in the second quarter, Dardanelle 10, Booneville 0. Be back in just a second.
We want you to get ready, Lizard fans. In just a couple of minutes, it will be time for you to help FBLA make a difference in the lives of children in Arkansas. The Dardanelle High School Future Business Leaders of America will be taking donations to go to the children at Arkansas Children's Hospital with a hearing loss. We'd like you to please take out your donation and give it to this great cause. Students will be coming to you. Thank you.
Russell, we're going to have about 4th and, about 13, looks like, maybe?
I'd say
Maybe
13 or 14, yeah.
Ball's going to be at about the 27-yard line, our own 27. The ball will be teed down at about the 19.
Timo Martinez kicking for the Sand Wizards.
One had a little backspin on it. Just died right there. Looked like he's
think
coming in the green with the sand wedge.
Died at about the 34-yard line.
Booneville
Booneville will take over 1st and 10 at about the 34-yard line.
This is their second best field position of the night.
2:07. Clock will start here in just a second. Curious to see if they're going to try to get anything down the field or if they're going to do their thing.
Back in the shotgun. Hand off to the running back. Come up there. You got to hang on. There you go.
On the carry is Caleb.
Good job,
Taylor.
Kanan Taylor.
Making a stop, number 6, Kanan Taylor, along with number 42, Brock.
I'm telling you, some of them boys are getting up slow.
Yep.
Be 2nd and about 7.
Booneville back to pass again. You got to stay on your feet, boys.
Good job. Good job. Who is that? Hickey?
I believe that was Chase Hickey
Chase
in
Hickey
there.
ate him up there. He was feeling some pursuit, and pocket closed on him. And he tried to squeak out of there, and Chase Hickey wrapped him up. Be 3rd and 9 already, Russell. For the
Well,
Bearcats.
this is where we need to keep them. Is 3rd and long, boy. Any chance we get, we need to put them right here.
They've hurt us a time or two on crossing routes coming across the middle.
Well, they want that deep man right there.
Where
I
they
believe
gonna
he's
spot
going
it?
to give him
Gonna
a
give
good
him a
spot.
first down.
For Ethan Dobbs
Gave him way too much room out here.
with Jose Perez.
Jose gave him about 5 yards too
Yeah,
much.
he did.
Be 1st and 10. 1 minute on the clock, and it'll start right now.
Here it goes.
1st and 10.
Get him. Oh, stay on your feet, boys.
On the carry is Brandon Allman. Allman's run out of bounds.
Ball's going to be at the 49-yard line. Clock stopped
By number
with
16,
48
Nick
seconds.
Well,
Ball's placed at the 49-yard line, their own 49 for the Booneville Bearcats.
After all that running, he still only got 5 yards, which that's not bad. We need to shut him down right here, though.
Dakota Rowland looking at the clock, seeing what was going on and how much time was left, what down it was. Second and about 6, looks like maybe for Booneville. Going trips to the wide side, which is their side. They're going that direction.
Back up. We got a little holding going on there, but don't believe they called it. What in the world? What in the world?
And that's going to be a touchdown for Booneville.
Brandon Homer passes complete.
That ball
to
hung up there,
Dawson.
looked like, for about 10 seconds. I didn't think there's going to be any way he's going to catch that ball, but he did.
Austin Dobbs will be attempting a point after. Hayden Fennell will be the holder.
Kicks down or kicks up.
Well, boy, look at there. That was a
Kick is up and it's good.
quick
Scored
good
by
there,
Buffalo
but-
10, and the Booneville Bearcats 7.
Well, we got 37 seconds left to go in the first half. Your score is Dardanelle 10, Booneville 7. White right there. We let that defender get in there behind us. That one hurt.
I think Vegas questioning their effort
I believe you're right.
on that last defensive series there. 37 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Booneville gets the ball after halftime. I wouldn't doubt if we didn't see an onside here. I know we'll definitely see a sky kick here for sure, probably. But I wouldn't doubt they wouldn't try to get the ball back right here. They're needing a tee. Some little feller over on the sideline is going to get chewed on.
Well, Walmart's right down there because we ain't going to let them
We ain't
use
gonna-
ours.
Nope. We're going to
Not going to have
We're
it.
going to pull a Charleston Tiger.
That's right.
If we were, we'd come out of this press box. after
Anything you want except tea. We'll let you borrow anything except tea. No tea.
chicken, fish. Dawson won't let you have the chocolate pie up here, though. Ball's
I
gonna
don't blame him, though.
Ball's going to be placed in the middle of the field. Tee is down. Ball is on the tee. Whitehead has said, all right, boys, I've given you enough. Whistle's blown.
The deep men for the Sanders, number 6, Kanan Taylor, along with number 5, Dakota Rowland.
Ball is going to be down
35-yard line.
at about the 35-yard line.
Yep, that's where we'll have it.
On the recovery for the Sanders, it was David Fraley. The winner of the Yeti Cup from Marlene Crawford with the Protein Realtors tonight is Christy Poteet. You can pick up your tumbler. It will be under the pavilion. That's the one by the ticket office.
Dardanelle takes over first and 10. 36 seconds left to go on the clock. We do not need a turnover.
A little quick pass out there to Kanan Taylor, looks like.
Elias Carter passes complete to Kanan Taylor.
I believe we're going to have a timeout Dardanelle call.
Timeout.
Hayden
Second
Fennell makes
and
the
about
tackle.
7 when we come back after
Yeah.
the timeout here.
A timeout is called by Dardanelle.
We need about 25 yards here.
Yeah.
At least.
I'll take 30.
27 seconds. Dardanelle 10. Booneville Bearcats 7. .27 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Dardanelle has the ball at about the 37-yard line. Second and 8. 27 seconds left.
Boys, we have got to block.
Elias Carter is the ball carrier. He'll carry up to the Dardanelle 39-yard line.
15 seconds and counting.
He's tackled by number 31, Marcus Nichols, along with number 72, Devin Davis. The last quarter passes complete to Kyle Smith.
Complete to the 40, but that's going to be it.
And that's the
End of the first quarter. End of the first half, excuse me. Dardanelle 10, Booneville 7. We'll be back
After this.
after the halftime. Sit back and enjoy.
All right, as the Dardanelle High School cheerleaders take the field, we're going to do the drawing for the 50-50 Save the Lizard. $75. And the winning ticket is 669-150. Again, the winning number 669-150. Congratulations, you are now $75 more wealthy. Meet them at the gridiron and collect your cash. Dardanelle High School cheerleaders, your show. Cheerleaders, and let's give a Sand Lizard welcome to the Booneville High School Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rock? Booneville High School is proud to present the 2016 Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. Tonight the band performed their contest show, Scrap Metal, a review of classic heavy metal and hard rock music. Drum Major Dustin McLeod, is your band ready? You may take the field for halftime entertainment. the Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes, and under the field command of drum major Dustin McLeod. Trumpet soloist is Jacob Stewart, and trombone soloist is Michael Stewart. Color guard sponsor is Brittany Tucker. The band's next performance will be next Friday, October 28th at Westward, when the Bearcats take on the Tigers. Enjoy the rest of the game, and go Bearcats!
Ladies and gentlemen, this portion of your halftime entertainment is brought to you by the Dardanelle High School Scarlet Regiment. The band is 162 members strong, being directed tonight by Clay Hood, Tina Cornwell, Zachary Whitworth, and Holly Smith. They're being led on the field tonight by drum majors Reagan English and Savannah Harris. The band would like to thank the Journey Church for all of our tailgate parties, and tonight's meal was sponsored by Cindy and Toby Parker. Give them a round of applause. Tonight, for your halftime entertainment, we present to you the entire show in its entirety. Please sit back and enjoy Radioactive.
This area is now contaminated. Please proceed to your nearest shelter. This is not a drill. Please evacuate the area. This area is now contaminated. Please proceed to your nearest shelter.
This is not a drill. This is not a drill.
Run off the field. Run off the field. Run. Run. Gypsy Troop needs to report to the gridiron. Gypsy Troop needs to report to the gridiron.
Again, we'd like to mention it's time for you to help the FBLA to make a difference in the lives of children in Arkansas. As you'll see, are going around with signs and buckets. It's the Dardanelle High School Future Business Leaders of America. They're taking donations to go towards children at Arkansas Children's Hospital with a hearing loss. Please take out your donation and give it to a great cause. If you would like to be part of a Walk of Fame tonight, you can go by the gridiron and see about purchasing a towel.
Well, Russell, we're back coming out of halftime. Sluggish end for the Lizards at the end of the first half.
If you noticed there, Booneville went off field a little hop in her step, and we didn't have one, really.
Well, I can tell you there was a few of them on our side that they couldn't hop because they didn't have a hind end or legs maybe to attach it to.
You could blood trail them going into the bob there at halftime. I believe Vega was gnawing on them a little bit, but hey, hopefully that pep talk at halftime got through to them, so hopefully we'll come out and play some football.
12 minutes on the clock. We got 24 minutes left to play. We're up 10-7. Ball's on the tee. Timo boots it.
That one's returnable right there. We got to get him.
Going to return it to about the 30-yard line, looks like.
Making a stop, number 10,
Got him a 10-yard advantage there.
Number 15, Nick Curris.
Be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Ball's placed right at the 30-yard line. Russell?
Well, we got to come out this series, and we had some missed tackles there the first half where we had them in the backfield 5 or 6 yards deep and just let them sneak through our hands. So we're going to have to, hopefully we got that problem taken care of. We'll see.
Counter back the other way. Quarterback's going to keep it.
Hang on to him. Look at there. He gained 6 yards after we hit him.
Pretty good pursuit there by
number 6, Kanan Taylor.
Kanan and Nick Curris.
Nick. Pretty good pursuit by Nick there.
Gain of about 7 yards, probably.
Our defensive end did not contain whatsoever. I don't know where he went. Anybody wearing a fancy face mask like that is going to have to be able to contain. Be 2nd and about 4 for the Bearcats. A little bit of confusion in the backfield.
There's a hole there.
But Tate said no tur. Great open field tackle there. It wasn't necessarily open field, but it was pretty well where he was. He had plenty of room there. Be 3rd and about 2 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's going to be placed at the nose on the 39-yard line. You're going to see them slow way down, I'm afraid.
They're going to take the pace of the game down, I believe.
3rd down and 1 for the Bearcats. They'll have the ball at the Booneville 39-yard line.
Well, I believe he's going to get the 1st down. He's right on the line.
Be a 1st down for Booneville. Ball's placed right at the nose on the 40-yard line. Booneville's going to have it 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
That'll be their first down of the half. First and 10. Good halftime show by both bands and by the cheerleaders. 1st and 10. Ball's placed on our hash.
That went nowhere.
About 2 yards there. Maybe a good yard. I guess about a yard looks like. Be 2nd and 9 for
making a stop, number 63, Caden Brown.
The Booneville Bearcats.
At number 57,
9:49 and ticking.
Again, a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 for the Bearcats. The ball at the Booneville 41-yard line.
2nd and about 9.
Yeah, Booneville is taking their sweet time. Get him! Get him!
No, sir.
He lost about a yard there. Caden would have had him about 3 yards deep.
Be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for Booneville. Coach Vega shouting out defensive signal. Pretty good job there by our defensive line, not over pursuing. He rode to his right, or to his left, excuse me, after making a fake there. And we sniffed him out and rode him back to his left, and or back to our left, and we found him. Be 3rd and 10.
Back to pass. Holy cow.
He's out of bounds.
Oh, good deal.
He is out of bounds.
Woo! That one was close right there.
That's 2 times in a row we went for the interception.
That scares me.
4th down and 10 for the
I think my heart skipped a beat on that one.
That brings up
4th and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. They bring out their punting team. Punt team. Kanan Taylor deep. Ball's placed right at the 40-yard line, Russell. 4th and 10.
Oh, little shank ball.
Stay away from it. Don't even go over there.
The ball will be down at the
Ball's going to be down.
32-yard line. Well, the Sandwich
32-yard line.
First down and
Our
10.
own 32. Pretty good defensive stand there. Gave them one first down, Russell, and we shut them down there on that next.
Well,
set
they
of
did
downs.
pretty good. They didn't get in the end zone. What we've got to do right here, we got to take that ball this series, and we've got to score. You know, and I tell you what, number 7, Carter Chandler's been a little quiet on offense tonight. Oh, I mean, our
Nothing
running
there.
game is going nowhere.
Nothing there.
That's going to bring up with about 8:05 left to go in the third quarter. We got back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Sandwiches.
Moving around, Elias is in a shotgun. Dropping back to pass. Oh, and it's missed.
That is incomplete.
Was intended for Kyle Smith there.
Depending on the play for the Bearcats.
That incompletion, it'll bring up 3rd and 10 for your Sand Lizards. We just haven't had that running game together this whole ball game. Got tripped. Little screen pass there. Out. Gain of about 3 or 4.
Making the tackle was Noah Ray.
It's going to bring up about 4th and 7.
Down and 7 for the Sandwiches.
Well, I tell you what, JD, our running game has just not been there.
The deep end for the Bearcats will be number 5. Hayden Fennell.
Be 4th and about 7 for the Sand Lizards.
Will be kicking the Sandwiches.
Oh, we're down.
Oh, come on. Block in the back right there. He's grabbing for his flag, but did not throw it. There we got one.
Brandon Wellman on the return, making the tackle, the total roller.
Well, you can tell by the roar of the crowd they're not happy with that call.
Coach Vega was trying to get a running into the kicker call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Flag is on the field.
I don't understand how we cannot get that call.
I don't
Russell.
either. He was right there watching the whole thing. I do not understand that.
A personal foul penalty against the Bearcats.
Well, they called him for a personal foul down here, but it looks like we should have had roughing the kicker back down there on the other end.
20-yard line, 1st down and 10 for the Bearcats.
Be 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 20 at their own 20-yard line.
Defense setting up. Good lick.
On the carry is
Moved it for about 4 yards, maybe.
Yep.
Close to 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Lizards.
First on the stop for the Sandwiches was Nick Turris. Gain of around 4 yards on the carry. 2nd down. and
I
6
still
for the
don't
Bearcats.
understand that call down there. That one puzzles me right there. Second and 5.
Working on Timo's leg or ankle
Yeah.
down there, looks like. Sherry Hicks is still here.
I guarantee you. There's no doubt there.
Be 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats.
Well, we need us to stop right here, JD. Big time.
It brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Bearcats. The ball will be placed at the Booneville 27-yard line.
Single receivers, both sides of the field, slot to his, or up back, H back to his, wing back to his left.
And he did not get it.
Going to be 4th and about 2.
On the carry is Caleb Draper. Caden Brown makes the tackle.
They're going to bring their punt team back in, looks like.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. 4th and 1.
Got to watch, keep an eye on the ball here.
4th down and 1 for the Bearcats.
They could snap it to one of the up backs. And it gets a Booneville bounce.
Going to roll that about the 26-yard line.
Down at the Dardanelle 27-yard line where the Sand Lizards take over. 1st down and 10.
I don't know, JD. Is it just me or, boy, it don't look like we got a lot of fire out there right now.
Not much fire.
I don't believe Mo is on our side right now. Of course, I don't think he's.
Say it's on that side.
No, I don't. I didn't see him over there on the Booneville side either.
We just got our dauber down, it looks like, and we just haven't climbed over the top yet.
Boy, we need a good series right here. We need to score.
Good hands.
Yeah, he caught that one.
That'd be number 7, Carter
There we
Chandler.
go. That's his first touch of the night, I believe.
He caught one early in the game on a 3rd and long.
Okay.
On maybe our first possession.
Okay.
Came up about a yard or so short. We went out of bounds.
You know, we haven't. Have we thrown the ball more than one time, short or long? I don't believe we have.
I don't think we have. 2nd and 6.
Oh, look at there. A good run right here now. No flags. Everything looks good. That's enough for a first down.
That's a good read there by Elias.
Down to the Booneville 44-yard line. We're picking a 1st down and 10 for the Sand Lizards. Making a tackle for the Bearcats was Chance.
Be 1st and 10. Ball's just over the 45-yard line down to about the 44-yard line of Booneville.
That gives me a little hope right there, but still, I don't know. Was that a design play or was that just a busted up pass?
I think it was an option.
The handoff is to Dakota Roller.
If you notice, that time we only pulled one.
Yeah. We picked up about 3 on that one, maybe.
Yep.
Be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for your Sand Lizards. Ball's at the Booneville 42-yard line. 3:35 and ticking. Play clock's at 13. 25-second clock's at 13.
What do we have there? I didn't see that one.
Called a procedure penalty, but I have no idea on who. The line judge on Booneville sidelines called that. I don't know if when they came in motion, if he came towards the line, I don't have any idea there, to be honest with you.
I don't know what that one was.
2nd and about 12. 3 minutes and counting.
The pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was Carter Chandler.
Incomplete, 3rd and 13.
Well, I tell you what, we're just hitting the wall on offense, boy.
.256 on an incomplete pass. 3rd and 13.
Bringing the heat. Oh, good kick.
Come on, Dakota!
There we go. We needed that
Great
one, boy.
catch. Great catch. Great concentration by Dakota.
Making the tackle is Caleb Draper. Weber's reception will be placed at the Booneville 10-yard line.
Oh, we
First
needed
down,
that
ball
one
for
bad.
the
That's a shot in the arm right there.
Be 1st and 10 for your Sand Lizards.
I believe it's 1st and goal, JD.
1st and goal. You're exactly right. Down markers are down. We got a yard marker up. He's going to roll.
Oh, no. Picked
Ball
off.
is intercepted by the Bearcats.
We just talked about that earlier.
Threw it right to him, boys. It's okay. They're going to take over at the 10-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for Booneville at their own 10. They've got 90 yards to go.
On the interception, the Bearcats was Brandon Allman. Booneville sets up at their own 10-yard line. First down 10 for the Bearcats.
1st and 10 for Booneville. 2:34. 2:34 on the game clock.
Well, we're going to have to rely on the defense again. We need to do right what they did. Get a fumble or something. Pick. We'll take something.
Hold him up, boys.
Oh, that was a perfect
Cavalry's
spot.
coming.
I mean,
Making a tackle.
Loss of about 1 there. 2nd and 11.
Loss on the play of around a yard. Brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Bearcats.
2:13 and counting in the third quarter. Excuse me. I've messed up my quarters all night tonight.
but we need some more points on the board. I don't feel comfortable with a 3-point lead.
Be 2nd and 11. Ball's at about the 9-yard line.
Get him.
The pass is incomplete.
Had a little pressure on him that time. That helped.
Pass is incomplete. 3rd and 11.
On the play for the Sand Lizards.
Russell, I know they got a long ways to go, but they got a whole nother quarter. I'm a little surprised that they've thrown the ball, tried to throw the ball 2 times in a row here.
And they're just 3 points down. That's, it's not like they're 21, 22 points down.
Yeah. 1:44. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Your Sand Lizards 10, Booneville 7. 3rd and about 11. Be a big play right here.
Quarterback going to keep it, looks like. A little holding looks like may be going on. He ain't going to get anywhere close.
On the carry, Brandon Allman.
Be 4th and about 6.
Number 15, Nick Curris.
Bringing in the punt team.
The Booneville Bearcats.
We need to catch this ball in the air and get some yards, man. 'Cause I'm telling you right now, anything we can get, we need.
For the Bearcats, the lead man for the Sand Lizards, Kanan Taylor.
We need to catch this one clean and get what we can get. Protect the football.
Oh, catch it, boy. Here we go. Come on now. Come on, go. There we go. Come on, baby. Come
That's
on.
all right.
Hey,
Great
I'll take
job.
that.
Returned it all the way down to the 25-yard line. Great job, Kanan Taylor.
Boy, I mean.
Just took his time, didn't try to do anything fancy. Got what he needed and come on upfield.
Yes, sir. I'll take that right there. 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Dardanelle ball.
Sandlers will take over. Be 1st and 10 at the Booneville Bearcat 25. We got single receiver way out wide.
Quarterback keeper, big hole right there.
That was a good play call right there.
Yes, it was.
Spread everybody out, didn't pull anybody, and away we went.
Gained about 9 yards, about 9.5.
A gain of 9 yards on the carry, 2nd down and 1 for the Sand Lizards.
Well, he's got the first down and then some.
The last quarter on the carry, he carries down.
Great job. Be a 1st and goal from about the 7-yard line, looks like.
First on the stop for the Bearcats.
Same thing.
Elias Carter is the ball carrier.
Got tied up around the feet there. Be second and goal from about the 3-yard line, looks like maybe. Ball setting just over the 3.
Yep. Boy, they can smell it. We got to get this.
We're going to let that one be the end of the half, or be the end of the quarter.
Made the tackle.
Good job right there.
And that's it.
We got to dig in here. Offensive line's got to dig in.
Yep.
It'll be second and goal from the 3 for your Dardanelle Sand Lizards, where Dardanelle leads 10-7 over the Booneville Bearcats. We'll be back in just a second.
We're selling raffle tickets for a Yeti cooler and cups, and we would like to thank everyone for always coming out and supporting the Lizards.
Russell, the crowd's into it, and they were into it. Now they've died back down again. We're going to have it second and goal from the 3 for the Sand Lizards.
Ain't nothing like starting the fourth quarter with a piece of fried fish in your hand, JD.
Ooh, mercy. Quarter number 4, 12 minutes left to go in this conference battle. See what we got here. Ball's placed in the left hash.
Oh, Caden jumped.
Caden jumped. He
There's a red
flinched.
flag on the play. A false start penalty will be assessed to the Sand Lizards.
Looks like maybe second and goal from about, y'all might be able to see better than I can, about the 8 maybe. That's where it should be.
I believe it is. That went nowhere.
Dakota Rowland is the ball carrier.
Be third.
Chance
Third and
Pence
goal
makes
from
tackle.
the.
About the 7-yard line.
I
looks
want to say
like.
we got about one there.
The ball will be placed at the Booneville 6-yard line. Third down and goal for the Sand Lizards.
Run Carter on a slant right here.
Oh, that looked like a face mask.
The pass is incomplete. The intended receiver was Carter Chandler, and it's going to bring up a fourth down and goal for the Sand Lizards.
Be fourth and goal from about the 7-yard line, 6-yard line. Bring Timo in. He's been over here. Trainer's been working with him on his foot.
The field goal allows Carter will be the holder.
Well, we need this one. Believe it's good. Oh, they're waving it off.
The field goal attempt fails. The score remains for Dardanelle Sand Lizards 10.
Boy, howdy.
Bearcats 7. This Tuesday, October the 25th.
He must have
from 5
pulled
to
it
8
wide
p.m.
to
Arkansas
the
Tech
left.
University, and the city of Dardanelle are hosting a free disaster preparedness expo for the community.
It looked good from up here, but of course we're not down there where they're at.
We have
But
a free meal, disaster kit giveaway.
He must have hooked it bad.
that hurts when we get down there on the 3 and come out with nothing.
Bring your families. Disaster experts will be on hand to help you.
Boy, we
prepare
got
your
a
families
fuzz up
and community
right
for
here.
Unexpected events.
And he caught that one.
When you're playing 20 yards off, they're going to get it 10 yards at a time.
Yeah, that's true.
The It's again a 9 yards on the carry. Second down and 1 for the Bearcats.
10:50 left to go and counting in the fourth quarter. Dardanelle 10, Booneville 7. Second down and 1 for Booneville. They're going twins to their boundary.
Well, the quarterback keeper, he got enough for the first down.
On the carry is Brandon Palmer.
Be a first down for Booneville. They have not had a sustained drive all night long.
No, they haven't.
Thinking batter. First down and 10 for the Bearcats. They'll have the ball at the Booneville 34-yard line.
Clock's rolling. 10:25 and counting. Going twins receivers to our side. Single receiver.
Well, I think they may have found out they might try to pass a little bit. Although Brock turned him in just like he's supposed to.
Caden's asking for a hold. Be second down and 7 for the Booneville Bearcats. Ball's placed at about the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter here at Keenan Field.
Come on, defense. Dig in here, boys.
Back to pass, and he's intercepted. Yes, sir! Boy, that's what we needed right
Great
there.
play by Dakota Rowland.
That's what we needed.
Interception for the Sandlanders. Number 5, Dakota Rowland.
Dakota dropped to the flats instead and waited,
Yes, he did.
and the gentleman threw it right to him.
You know,
Sand
that's,
Lizards will take over first and 10 on the Booneville Bearcat 38-yard line.
that's one of the things when they drop back to pass, they don't have that many receivers, and just like that time right there, I mean, you could read right where he was going with the ball. There was no doubt. And we made him pay for it. Let's see what we can do on offense here. Quarterback keeper. There's not a bad little run.
Guess what I do again?
Quarterback, that's the only thing we're doing that's making gains on the ground.
Because we're just taking the ball and going.
Yep.
We don't have to worry about anybody pulling or moving or changing directions. Be second and about 4, long 4 for the Sand Lizards.
Well, that went nowhere.
The last Carter on the carry.
They cut us there on the defensive line. Clogged it up. Third and about 3 for the Sand Lizards.
And number 55, Noah Rios.
Boy, I'm telling you. And of course, I ain't a coach, but boy, if we pump fake that short one and went long, I think we'd be there, boy.
Third and 3.
Oh, wide open. Look at there. Look at
Cole,
there.
take Vestal!
Yes,
Touchdown,
sir.
Collins! Collins!
Elias Carter passes complete to Kyle Smith for the touchdown.
Great job by Elias Carter. Good catch by Tate Vestal. Tough, hard run into the end zone.
I hear Daddy over in the next booth, son. He's fired up.
We needed that one.
Yes, we did.
They've got an injury timeout on the field. Great job to get open. Great job by Elias to work around and find somebody open.
Yes, sir, we needed that one. Let's see what Timo can do right here.
Kicks up
I believe that one's good.
and good. With 8:32 left to go in the fourth quarter, Dardanelle 17, the Booneville Bearcats 7.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, JD, that makes me breathe a little bit easier, but I want more. I'm greedy, I guess.
Timo Martinez will be kicking for the Sand Lizards. The deep men for the
Ball's
Bearcats
placed at the
will be
40.
number 23, Ethan Dobbs, along with number 5, Hayden Fenton.
Boy, he
Great
got a good
kick.
boot there. That is going down. There we go.
The touchback. Booneville will take over at their own
Hey,
20-yard line.
just
First
got a
down and 10
text.
for
I
the
want to give a
Bearcats.
shout out to Taylor Kendrick. He said that he's listening to us all the way out from San Francisco.
Wow, in the Bay?
I
Is that a
guarantee-
honeymoon?
I don't know. It could be. I'm not for sure.
Well,
We
Lordy.
sure appreciate you listening to us out there. We're trying to represent these Sand Lizards as good as we can. I know we're just no bunch of country boys, but hey, we like to have a good time. Let's see what we can do on defense
Russell
right
will
here.
be 1st and 10 for Booneville.
And they're going deep and got a man, and he caught it.
And threw it in triple coverage. It's at Russell, and it was a long reception.
Dakota Rowland makes
Oh, I
the
tell you
tackle.
what, I don't understand how we can let that happen.
We rushed 5, and they kept us out of the backfield.
First down and 10 for the
No
Bearcats.
pressure on the quarterback at all. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. 8:20 and counting on the clock.
Boy, they're sitting there slinging. Yes, Taylor said he was on his honeymoon. So we want to congratulate the newlyweds out there on their honeymoon in San Francisco. Enjoy it. Sorry about that.
2nd and about 10 for Booneville. Those big plays have killed us tonight. Had no place to go, and he threw it out of bounds. Be 3rd and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats.
It brings up 3rd down and 10
Ball's
for the
at the
Bearcats.
Sand Lizard 44-yard line.
Well, we need us a big stop right here, JD. Get that ball back and run that sucker right down their throat and score again.
I'm glad our security showed up.
Yes, sir. We got some of Dardanelle's finest up here, Chuck Phillips. I feel safe right now.
I don't know about finest,
Well,
but he is a good guy.
There you go.
Be 3rd and long.
Back to pass, and he's not going to. Oh, we got to get him. Dang it. There we go. That was a good open field tackle.
On the carry is Brandon Auburn.
Be 4th and about 4. Looks like maybe 4th and a 4. Looks like exactly for Booneville. Big play here on defense.
I'm
4th and 4.
Booneville's going to probably go
at
for
the
it.
37-yard line. 7 minutes and counting in the 4th quarter. Oh, Daddy had to stand up on that one and yell out loud. They're going trips to the left.
We got to get some heat on him. Incomplete. There we go. That's what we needed.
Great job. Great job, defense.
Boy, we needed that one right there. We got a man down out here. Looks like one of the Booneville players is shook up a little bit. And Carter Chandler's coming off there a little wobbly.
We're going to go away for a second while we deal with an injury.
Ethan Dobbs is shaken up on the play.
Dardanelle takes over 1st and 10. At our own 37-yard line.
Hey, look at there. Hey, look at there, boy.
Rowland will carry up to
Had
the
some good
41-yard
blocking there.
line.
Run, clock, run.
I
Gain of 5 yards on the
6:30
carry.
left to
Second
go
down and 5 for the San
in the
Jose.
fourth quarter. 2nd and 5.
Hardaway calling the play in.
The handoff is to
About 3.
Rowan. Rowan carries up to the Booneville 45-yard line.
Be
He's
3rd
tackled
and a
by
long
Marcus
2,
Smith.
looks like. We'll say 3.
I mean, JD, it looks to me we're getting a little bit better surge off of
Third
our
down
offensive
and 2 for
line
the
right
San
here.
Jose.
5:50 and counting. Dardanelle 17, Booneville 7. 3rd and a long 2.
Oh, good catch.
Great catch by Tate Vestal.
I mean,
That'll move the
Taylor's got it.
sticks and keep the clock running.
Vestal will pick up a first down and 10 for the San Jose.
Great route. He didn't give up on his route. He got beat up a little bit coming out of his route there, but he didn't give up on his route, and Elias didn't give up on him either. Ran everybody out of there and brought Tater back underneath it. Be 1st and 10. Clock running. 5:29 and counting.
Oh, look at that. Hey, here we go.
We got laundry on the field, though.
Oh, man.
We're going to bring it back.
Hold.
Got a hold.
Okay, they're down to the 2-yard line. Making the tackle for the Bearcats was Max
We got a flag down.
There is a flag on the play.
Shot block.
You have got to be kidding me.
It's going to be a chop block against the Sand Wizards.
Well, I can hear from the reaction of our crowd. They called a chop block on us. Sorry about that, Chuck. They called a chop block. Move that thing. What is it, a 15?
That's a big one.
Woo!
It's a 15-yard
He's still
penalty.
going. And I didn't see who they got on that one.
Placed at the Dardanelle 34-yard line. It's first down.
We just need to be smart here and hang on to the football. No turnovers. Control the football. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, Dakota gets outside a little bit.
The handoff is to Dakota.
It's all right.
Rowland.
Be 2nd and a little less.
Yeah. I believe it's 2nd and 20, looks like.
Max Brownsuit.
Once again, according to the clock, we're ahead.
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have some patience here.
Seven seconds left on the clock. Little option coming. Our quarterback keeper. Hey, he's
Going,
got it.
Elias!
Oh, look at
Going,
that.
Elias!
He's still going. Look at there.
Great job.
The ball carrier. He'll carry up to the midfield mark. Making the stop is Caleb Braithwaite.
Hey, that's good. That's good. We got about 12 yards on that carry.
Be 3rd and about 9, it looks like.
Yep.
And the clock's still running.
Yes, sir. We need another
Third
play
down
just
and
like
9
that.
for the
We
Sand
can take us another first down right here.
3:50 and running. 25-second clock down to about 10.
Option going the other way. Quarterback keeper cut back. He's still going. Look at there, boy.
Great job, Elias. Great job.
So I guarantee you he's earning them yards tonight, JD.
He ran them. He ran them all to the left and then brought himself back the other direction. 1st and 10. Balls on the Booneville Bearcat 40. Clock's running. 3:20 and counting. Russell, last I heard, Ozark was beating the dog out of Pottsville tonight.
Well, I checked my phone there a while ago and they didn't have it updated.
Last
so.
I heard, it was 30-something to 7.
decent blocking.
The handoff is to Dakota Rowland.
Now I know we got Ozark next week, and then Waldron's who we end up with. Now who's Booneville got left?
Subiaco and Westfield.
Oh well, they shouldn't have any problems winning out if they play any sort of football. I think if they just show up, they may win both of those.
Second and about 7. We're going to run the clock on down. 2:30 and counting. 7 seconds on the 25
So
second clock.
we're in dairy farmer mode right here. And we got a motion penalty.
There will be a flag on the play.
False start.
Penalty will be assessed to the Sand Wizards.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field, maybe. Timeout, Booneville.
Timeout Booneville.
With
2:22 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dardanelle has it second and about 15 at the 41-yard line of Booneville. Timeout Booneville, and we'll be
There's a
right
timeout
back.
called by the Bearcats.
Well, got an update on Atkins and Charleston. Charleston 18, Atkins 13, halftime.
Russell, you started the second half, or maybe you started the fourth quarter with a piece of fish, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm hoping I'm ending the fourth quarter with
There
a piece
we
of
go.
fish.
Boy, I tell you what, I hope that works awesome. Well, we got another flag here.
On the carry is Dakota Rowland.
And we're going to bring it back.
I believe Atkins coming back. I believe we may have a hold here.
There is a flag on the play.
We got us a hold.
It'll be assessed to the Sand Wizards.
I hate to be a homer, but I didn't see it. I think they caught it on
Isaiah Sferrafino.
Isaiah Sferrafino. And he might very well have, but I didn't see it. So if I didn't see it, I'm not going to call it. Be second and a whole bunch. It'll be a second and from here to Walmart. 2:14 and counting on the play clock. 20 seconds on the 25 seconds clock. And we're running.
Oh, here we go. Look at here. Dad,
Man, we're going to have a face mask. Got a face mask.
Oh, I hope it's on them.
Well, it could be Elias could have held on the tackle there.
Yeah.
It's a face mask.
I'm going to say a face mask, and
There is a flag on the play.
we're going to call it and let it roll. We'll take it and take a first down with it, and we'll move on. Surely.
Holding
You've
on
got to
us.
be kidding me.
I don't understand that one.
A holding penalty against the Sand Wizards.
Lions
Threw it
must
at the
have.
tackle, at the point of the tackle.
I don't understand that one.
There's a timeout call.
Oh,
on the
howdy.
Bearcats.
With 1:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, Dardanelle 17, Booneville 7.
The ball at the Dardanelle 47-yard line. It's third down and long yardage for the Sandlizards.
Well, we got the ball. That holding penalty was declined, but it was declined because we actually lost yards. So it brings up third in the country mile. Boy, I'm telling you what, we just...
Dakota Rowland is the ball carrier. He'll carry up to the Dardanelle 48-yard line.
Looks like we got timeout Booneville probably. Timeout Booneville.
There's a timeout call.
We'll have it 4th and 20. We're going to kick it away. Russell, they're going to have about a minute and about 30 probably or so when they get the ball back.
Well, and I hate to say it, I ain't heard a fat lady sing yet, but I think we might have this one. But we still got a minute 38 left to go.
We're going to say a minute 41.
Yeah, well, they changed the clock on us. JD, we've had 8 penalties tonight. Of course, that last one was declined, but we've got 50 yards worth of penalties. Half a football field. Booneville's I've only got them down for 2 penalties for a total of 20 yards.
They had an illegal procedure to start, early in the game. They had 2 guys in motion.
We can't let them block this for sure. They've been getting close. That was a good kick. Well, we got a what was we holding on
tackle,
that one?
Tate Vestal.
I'm going to say we was holding on that one.
I'm going to say they threw a clip on the guy blocking Curtis McIntyre, and I'll take it.
Well, let's see what they
holding on
show.
Curtis.
Curtis was holding. Oh, he's waving the flag off. Look at there. Yeah, when it falls out on Booneville, son, they pick her up.
Be 1:32 left on the game clock. Dardanelle 17, Booneville 7.
I smell an interception coming on right here.
Booneville's got it 1st and 10.
First down and 10 for the Bearcats.
Go get him, Brock.
Oh, hammer him!
Big pass is incomplete. Brings up second down.
1:26. Clock stopped, 2nd and 10 for the Booneville Bearcats. Oh, the crowd's getting antsy.
Get it!
Clock's going to stop.
That's going to be enough for a first down for Booneville.
1:18 on the play clock.
Brandon Omer passing complete to Ethan Dodd. First down and 10 for the Bearcats. The ball's punted at the Booneville 31-yard line.
That's going to be an incomplete pass there.
The intended receiver.
Be 2nd and 10, 1:07. 1:07 left on the game clock. Ball's going to be placed on our hash on the near side. They're going to have about 13 receivers out wide.
See what we can dial up right here. He's running for days. Hit him, boys. Chase Hickey's hurt there, boys.
On the carry was Brandon Ulmer. Making a tackle was Tate Vestal. The pass is incomplete. The intended receiver for the Bearcats was number 2, Caleb Blakely. Depending on the play with Dakota Rowland. There's a timeout call. Gardner.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Booneville. 49 seconds on the game clock. Be trips to the far side. Clock stopped with 41 seconds left to go on the game clock. Going to be 3rd and about 4. 3rd and about 4.
The ball at the Dardanelle 46-yard line. It brings up 3rd down and 4 for the Bearcats.
Going trips to the wide side to their boundary. Quarterback's got the ball.
Pick. Yeah!
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Go, baby. Oh.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That was. Look at there. He's going.
The ball is intercepted by Kenan Taylor. There is a flag on the field.
There's more than one. There's 5 of them out there.
Yeah, every one of them threw it, I think. Block the back.
I'll go ahead and take that penalty, and we'll call it a ball game.
Yes, sir.
We'll be singing the song Dirty Laundry after this one.
Be 1st and 10 for your Sand Lizards. And I'm going to say we're going to probably get in victory formation.
A holding penalty will be assessed to the Sand Lizards.
Ugly, but I'll take it.
2-0 down. We're done. I will. I just hadn't had time.
Be 1st and 10 from about the 19-yard line. I'm going to say we're going to take a knee and call it good. And that's what we're going to do as the clock runs out. The Dardanelle Sand Lizards enjoy a victory tonight. 17-7 against the Booneville Bearcats.
That's the end of the ball game. The Dardanelle Sand Lizards 17.
And that'll be the game. 17-7. We welcome you to come back with us next Friday night right here at home. Also, don't forget, Monday night, red-white basketball scrimmage, 6 o'clock Monday night at the Dardanelle Stan Lizard Gymnasium. 6 o'clock, red-white basketball scrimmage. Starts with 7th grade and runs through, and junior girls will finish the night. For the whole group of us, Coach McCoy on camera, Mr. Apple doing some helping us out up here, Russell Brown doing our color, and I am John David Keeling. It's been a great night to be a Lizard, where we take the victory 17-7. Have a good weekend. God bless.